Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Obviously we are now at home, which means we have to do schoolwork at home, work at home, do everything at home. And I know that you guys probably are struggling with a bit of motivation, a bit of productivity, because honestly, me too. Like, I'm making this video for myself as well. But anyway, I've put some tips together for you guys to hopefully help you get a little bit more productive while you're at home, because I know homeschooling is so difficult at the moment. I have really struggled, but we've just got to try and fight through. Goodness knows how long it's going to be like this, so we've got to try and make use of what we have, really. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the tip. Number one is try and make as many habits of a routine. So waking up at the same time every day, making sure you're getting out of bed, simple things like eating breakfast every day, or even just making sure you do your morning skincare routine, your evening skincare routine, makeup routine, any routines that you do that make you feel better about yourself and a little bit more productive will help you so much. I really need to do this. I have a habit of spending that extra half an hour in bed after hitting snooze on the alarm, so that is one thing that I definitely need to improve and get my arse into gear about. I have been trying to improve my skincare routine though, and I feel like when I feel good and I've looked after myself, I feel like that motivates me to do better at work, like with school. But I think it's something that you guys can work on to make sure that you are more productive at home. It's definitely something that I'm going to be working on a lot. My second one is honestly something I stand by, is make a to-do list or plan your day. Every single day, weekend, etc., I make a to-do list. I always make just a simple list of notes of just things I need to get done, my work, even life stuff. And what I try and do is I try and make them as specific as possible, because I feel more productive by checking things off my to-do list. So even if I do something simple as just have a shower and it gets checked off, I feel like I'm achieving something, so I can like channel that mindset to do more. I don't know if that makes much sense, but that is exactly like how I feel. It's up to you whether you like doing this throughout the day, or you like making daily to-do lists, or whether you do it the night before. Recently I've been doing it the night before because I've been using my iPad on a digital planner to like plan my day ahead, which I do think is so useful. However, if you're not that type of person, that is completely fine. Pen and paper works beautifully. So yeah, I definitely suggest planning your day ahead, or just simply making a to-do list. It just helps you visualize what you actually need to get done. My next one is set goals, not chores. This might seem a bit weird, but don't set anything that you just know you're not gonna do. And try and make the to-do list, or when you plan your day, make them as like future goals and not, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, make yourself rewarded for doing them and not like exhausted. I don't know if that makes much sense, but just see as like tidying your room, see the positive of what that actually is going to benefit for you. Simply like, it's your tidiness might make you feel a little bit happier, less stressed, more relaxed, might give you time to just focus your mind on what you need to get done, not chores and then you moan about it, you're like, oh, I can't be asked to tidy my room, etc. This is something I really struggle with, because I hate tidying my room, and sometimes doing an exam question pack for biology seems like a chore, but it is one way. If you can think about the positives that you're going to get out of doing that thing, it will just make you feel a little bit more happier in what you're doing, and a little bit more productive, which definitely is something I think we all need while we're at home. My next one is something that is really only applicable to being at home, and it is separate your work and rest space. Please, I would just suggest, don't work from your bed. Your bed is your sleep, you're relaxing, and I feel like if I work from my bed I get less done, and I think there is a science behind it. If you're like brain, it's training your brain to like associate these items or places in your room as certain behaviours. So you're sitting at your desk, that is, you're focused, you're getting your work done. Laying on your bed, that's your time to relax. That's just how I would say. Don't feel tempted to sit in your bed and do all your schoolwork in bed just because you're at home. I definitely think you do need those separate spaces. I feel like I explained that so weirdly. I'm really sorry, guys. My next one is stay hydrated and eat well. Honestly, I feel like I don't eat that well at home. I feel like I binge eat everything out the fridge, in the cupboards, and although, to be fair, I do feel like I can stay more hydrated while I'm at home. I don't know why, I just have a water bottle, literally there's one right in the background, with me everywhere, and I just think it is so useful to have that water bottle where you can just grab a drink and go. I just think it will keep your brain hydrated, ready to go. Obviously make sure you're eating healthily. Don't be like stuffing your face with chocolate every 20 seconds. I do this a lot. Actually no, we don't have a lot of hot chocolate in the house, so it's actually not too bad. But yeah, that's just one thing I would suggest. Keep hydrated, keep yourself focused. Okay, this one is probably a really good one that will impact your productivity during school, and that is reinforce your work or your behaviour during, not after. For those of you who don't know, like, reinforcing your behaviour is letting yourself have rewards. Reward yourself for the work you're doing. Obviously some rewards do require to be after and not during. I don't think watching a new YouTube video or a Netflix show while you're doing your work is going to be that productive. But if, let's say, you're going to treat yourself to a McDonald's or a Starbucks or a chocolate bar after you're doing your work, I think you should have that while you're doing your work. It is more like positive and you will be more productive, because if you are so excited for your chocolate bar after your work, you are going to rush it and it's not going to be your best work ever. And I just think if you have that with you in the current moment, you're like happy while you're doing your work and you probably will breeze through it without you even realizing. So that's one thing that I just suggest. Have that thing there just to remind you that you need to keep productive and reinforce your work along the go. Even if it's not necessarily a reward, simple things like having a cup of tea, it just makes your work less formal and more casual, I think, and it also will help your productivity and your flow and your motivation. Number 7 is stay busy. I saw a quote and I think it was on Pinterest, and it was like, if you want something to get done properly, ask someone who has lots to do rather than nothing to do. And it was something like, it just inspired me and was like, if you have a lot to do and you're in that workflow, you're most likely not gonna abandon something. And I was thinking, I was like, when I have my lazy days, I find it really hard to get up at the end of the day and do my shit. Do you know what I mean? I find it so difficult. Whereas if I wake up in the morning and if I'm straight on the ball, I've got a beautiful list of like 10 things I need to get done today and I've demolishing them really quickly, I feel like if I added another task, I'd also get that done quite quickly because I'm in my flow. So I'm not necessarily trying to say completely absorb yourself into your work, but I'm just saying try and stay busy. I just think if you stay busy, it keeps your brain active and you'll be more likely to then be motivated to go and do another little bit because you just get in that flow. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I hope you guys like understand the way that it can just like, it's like a what's it called, like a domino effect. Once you've done one piece, you want to do the next and the next. Number 8 is organise and tidy your space. I think a cluttered space makes me feel so like grotty. I mean, I can't really talk for my background right now, like you can't see my bed, but it isn't actually mess, like it is a mess. I mean, it also includes like a little sneak peek of a future video that should be coming soon, so stay tuned for that, guys. You can definitely guess what it is. Tidy room is a tidy mind. I don't know if someone made that up, but if they didn't, there you go, guys, there you go. I'm so weird, I'm so sorry. The 9 is keep looking after yourself. When we're at home, we might just slouch around and maybe not look after ourselves just as much as we need to. And in order for you to be productive and put your mind into what you want to achieve, you need to look after yourself. Even if it's simply like putting a nice outfit on or doing your makeup or your skincare, just please make sure you put yourself first, because it's your mental health that is gonna be impacted if you don't. I just think that it will benefit you in the future if you do just look after yourself. Even if you like journaling, manifestation, anything like that can really help you with your productivity. Looking after yourself doesn't have to mean you're like spiritual inner person. It genuinely can just mean putting some nice skincare products on, or having a pamper night, watching a film and relaxing, talking to your friends, just not feeling as isolated, because we all do need some sort of social communication, no matter if you're an extrovert or an introvert. So definitely get yourself out, go for a walk, look after your mental and physical state, because that is the most important thing that you have. And then finally, set a mood. Whatever mood you want, whether it's bright or you want to be more relaxed, obviously light some candles, open the window, bring in some light. If you have fairy lights, turn them on, make it get cozy, because the external environment will impact how you feel, and also how you focus your mind into your work. I feel like I've said focus your mind literally about 6 times in this video, so I'm so sorry. Like I said, if you want to have a bit of fresh air, feel like you are in nature, open the windows up. Just because we're inside doesn't mean you have to completely isolate yourself from nature. Go for a walk and sit on a park bench and do your work if that really helps you feel relaxed and productive. Just be in that environment that you think will make you the most positive and motivated you can be, because that's really all that matters. Yeah, that is like my solid 10 tips. I am definitely going to be watching back this video when I'm literally in bed with a Ben & Jerry's ice cream, crying into my pillow, because I will need an uplift of positivity at some point too. Not all people on social media are like this all the time. We do need some help too, so I definitely will be watching this back when I feel unproductive. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips for everyone or just for me, because I need some help too. And if you have any other video ideas, I have a couple more really exciting videos coming up for you guys, which I'm really excited to share. But yeah, if you have any more ideas, don't forget to just drop them in the comments, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye.